And the next,
you have big size, Bebe Cool. You have Ruchi, one of the biggest gospel. You have big
comedy.
In all, not comedy, in size, in weight.
Yes.
Then we have big in the purple party. Basically, they are big.
Bebe obagenda kola bato ya mwine Chameleone. Nga bakulese nga ogwosose wano tukubesebese weziwera wali eri 14 minutes. Chameleone ajje wano mugambe kakati date tugenda wano sente bweziti kigwe.
Oha. Oyo no. Oboso de professionalism. Ubanga ninzo okusaba wano obuwumbi contract gyoleta wale bayabo ku live.
Douglas. Yes.
Ze tutegedde kati. Nti unveil si battle. Okimanyi nti badde nkigamba.
Walabyeko Bebe n'ogamba.
Nedda, zabadde banyiswa ddeal.
Battle.
Nina be nakakasa.
Yes.
Nebaga bakini baluka battle. Be bagirimu. Kyokka nti sinje tu unveil.
Kirabika kyekyo.
Ekya battle.
Yes, sir.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Naye nga nakyo byekiri.
Well, basically, ekintu kiri kimu. Joseph, are you ready for the battle? I am ready for the battle. But then, the battle comes at a cost. This is the most, these are the biggest brands in the music industry in Uganda today, by far reach. Okay? Kati abantu baffe nsuubira nti bwe tuba okukola battle, Africa must pay attention. Because Africa. It is a 6 o'clock evening to a 6 o'clock in the morning. And it is to prove. The world has always had this question. Ani asinga okuyimba? Usually battles you don't need to be enemies. No. You just need to now say, okay, prove to me, go and sing oba nze kusinga.
Nenga omusajja omusinga.
Ate kati tusobola kusalawo. Kati mwe musalawo wali ng'olunaku lukoze eki nga luwedde.
Oyogedde ku kosti. Tukyalira ku events because the battle is also going to be one of the most talked about events. Naye otugamba mbu si eyo katujjeyo lo katujjogereko kati. The battle of Bebe Cool and Chameleone. Who is sponsoring? Is it state? Is Bebe organizing funds or lese sente zo ne Chameleone naleta sente zo ne mugata ne mukola battle? Ani ateeka mu sente?
I think an individual cannot, or individuals cannot sponsor that game because it is way too expensive. It has to be government.
And you can never cover that money from games.
Because you can't.
Whether you say what.
But government can do it and the reasons are the reasons why they should do it in the future is obvious. One, appreciate what Bebe and Chameleone have done for this industry, because these two guys have dug that road that is now confirmed as an entity or a fraternity that pays and makes life. I know there were people before who did what they did, but then we have that extra mile that we went to extend, to bring it back down here. I don't want to break down how artists have
Bebe oyogera ekyo ate obolese Bobi Wine wali ku side ate nga mwabeeranga basatu. Lwaki tugase Chameleone, Bebe Cool, Bobi Wine nekiggwa
onayagala tukubya
anti battle ezirala zaaliwo before. I understand waliwo battle ya Bobi
yes.
Chameleone
yes.
yali ku katikati ne wajjawo battle ya Bebe ne Bobi.
Yes.
Ne wajjawo battle ya Bebe ne Good Life.
Yes.
Kakati wabulawo battle wakati wa Bebe ne Chameleone.
Lwaki oli omujja
ekyo kigwe.
Principal lwaki omujjamu eyo?
Ate principal yaggwa dda. Ate lwaki principal muddamu omusajja mwagaza ki?
Okoma mu round 2.
Ate round 2 ng'ono sinnamukwata round 1. Kansooke mmalirize ono round 1 then principal bato ye ey'abasatu ejja kujja ng'avudde mu bino ebintu kubanga abuzayo emyaka gye nga 10 bino ebintu abikoowe. Tujja muwa chance kubaffe tujja kuba tukyatrendinga.
Toyagala bamusiime kati saawa zino.
Tasobola kati tasobolerako ddala naawe. Let us be genuine.
Isaac lwaki oyogera tekuli mayizi?
Enyambi eki.
Isaac aseba alina byayisaayisaawo kirina mayizi alese Bebe afafaagane.
Nga nfafaagana ki? Principal talina music. Isaac,
We have 9 minutes.
Douglas. That being said, I think let us give shouts out to the promoters, to the events organizers, because now we have seen a trend where back in the day, event suppliers, service providers like Phenon, Talent Africa, we have Events Warehouse, they had to do was to supply equipment, ATS, but now they are part of events, they are part of the planning process, they are part of the spending process, they are part of the sponsorship process. Let us talk about, I will give a typical example of Talent Africa. I am super proud to have worked with Ali Alibai and Talent Africa in the whole, because he is not just a promoter but an events organizer who understands the artists
and the details.
You can never execute an event with Talent Africa unless you've had not less than 15 meetings. 15 meetings, because the detail is in the planning. Those are the things I love. Not these things. Salvador, Tuinechivulu, 22nd. You don't hear from the person. You only hear on the day of the event. Otusewa. That is the most painful thing for an artist when you are not part of the process.
Okay, Douglas.
Yes.
But thank you for that plug, and but I also have something that I should not leave this stage without saying. You were talking about promoters and why artists are choosing to do their own shows. Promoters are fully disrespectful. How dare does a TV host a man who comes on TV and says he has made a list of prices of artists, and that fool, the same fool is the same one who's going to call the same artists to perform TV atabayite muje munkoleji mukubire kati wabera ku TV nasaba Bebe wa milioni emu gundi asana zino kakati ekiddako nga mze mulinda. This is what happened to Eddie Sandy. For Eddie Sandy, I will say the truth. Okay, Eddie Sandy goes on Saturday and talks hell about my brand and how much I deserve. Me, I listen, it's okay. But then he has a venue where he signed a contract where he does events.
Yes.
And the boss tells him, I want you to bring Bebe. So the next week he had a problem
of calling Bebe cool.
Calling me. He called, I listened. He said, I need you to perform for me on this day. I said, it's okay. What are the rates? I gave him my rates. I told him, okay, for that venue, I'll take 15 million. He's like, huh? I'm like, it's okay, don't wake up, manager. Bebe now, it's okay. And in Nazino, what you do? Nonya kamilioni. Anti ku radio show. Ku radio show liyagamba nti oli ewa sente zino nze ndi wazino. Kati nga zayogera okungamba mukutu. Kati nga ne muganda eddagwe engeri gye wagambye nti oli ye munene weezo zimutwalire. Kati ate ne mmala ne mukubira akamiri ne mugamba oyo takuleetera ezo musabe eddabo.
Tukomao.
So Douglas, these promoters must learn to respect the business from which they make money, and their business is artists.
Thank you.